Hi folks, I'm Chris Anderson with Mount Comfort RV. We are your Midwest motorhome specialists. We carry Newmar. Newmar is a wonderful brand. This is a 2016 Dutchstar. This is a 4018 4018 floor plan that I have the honor of showing you today. Obviously, as you can see behind me, beautiful paint job. I am biased, but I personally think Newmar's paint jobs are second to none. We have the Girard awnings molded up into the top of the sidewall, up into the caps. Looks much more streamlined than having an awning like bolted to the side of the coach. So the entire coach kind of becomes one big awning there when those are opened up. We had them opened up a minute ago. The wind sensor kind of took over and now they're back in. So we're a little breezy for the awnings today. The mirrored package down at the bottom of the compartment doors is new for 2016. I think this adds a certain high-end bus look to it. Obviously, like all things Newmar, we have our flush mount slide rooms, so you don't have the piece of plastic or fiberglass here that catches rain, water, wind. Dual fuel fill, you would certainly expect to see that. And then let's go through some of the goodies on this coach. We have our freezer / refrigerator in the outside compartment here. This is on a pull-out tray, and this pulls out far enough to use even when the slide room is out. You can certainly still use this. And this can be set to refrigerate or to freeze, whichever you prefer. We have a Sony LED television with a JBL sound bar right out here under your awning where it's easily watched. You can control the viewing angles just by pulling on it. There are really strong magnets in there that keep that in place. Don't have to worry with straps or anything like that. So could not get much easier than that. We have our pull-out storage tray in this bay, and that tray will go out either side. And then we have a half tray that just comes out this side in this bay. You may have gotten a view of the Dirt Devil central vac system in there as well. This coach does have a central vac. We'll talk more about that later. This is a compartment that most diesel pushers don't even open, this door. This is just usually a service panel that doesn't open. But Newmar went ahead and gave you a little bit of storage space in there. Nice little pegboard to hang some tools, an extra extension cord, whatever. And this year, new for 16, they put an outlet in there, so that's kind of sharp. This is built on a Freightliner chassis. There's 450 horsepower. 1,250 foot-pounds of torque. This coach has independent front suspension, and new for 2016, it actually has a steerable tag axle. When you make sharp turns in this coach, that axle will automatically turn with you at slow speeds. I think it's under 20 miles an hour, it turns with you. That just reduces the amount of tire scrub on a tag axle. By the way, this is a 40-foot coach with a tag axle. Most of the manufacturers out there don't put tags on until 42 or 43 feet, but we found there's a real market for somebody that wants a 40-footer. They don't want to have that 43 or 45-foot coach, but they still want the stability and the handling of a tag axle, so Newmar gives it to you. Step back here in the back. All right, this is a side radiator coach as opposed to a rear radiator coach, which gives you great engine access. You can get to your filters, you can get to your belt, you can actually see up in there, see if anything's leaking out in the engine, anything like that. Of course there won't be because it's a great Cummins motor, but a lot of people like to have the ability to get in there and see what's going on. With this coach you can certainly do that. It'll tow 15,000 pounds as well. Here's our radiators over here. Again, the chrome package goes down this side as well. They've come up with a nice compartment to store your sewer hose in. That's improved from 2015. Oops. There we go. We have window awnings on this side. And you can again get a good view of what that the mirrored baggage door package does for you. Here, come on up front. This is a very quiet coach. The generator's running as we speak, but yet I don't have to yell over it or anything. We have an 8,000 watt Onan diesel generator. And then one thing I want you to notice is off to the right over there, that little red handle. We brought a hot water line all the way up to the front of this coach, so when you're cleaning bugs off of your windshield or you want to wash your coach, you can do it with hot water instead of cold water. We think that makes sense. All right, enough with the outside. Let's look at the inside of this new diesel pusher. Hi folks, Chris Anderson with Mount Comfort RV. We're on the inside of a 2016 Dutchstar 4018 floor plan. We got ready to open it up to shoot the video, and thought kind of occurred to me, I don't usually do anything with the slides in, and some people want to see what do you have going down the road. So a couple things I want to point out before we open it up, and then we'll get it all opened up and prettied up. First of all, I've got a real nice walkway all the way down through here. I can get very easily to the refrigerator, get whatever I need out of here. Also, I can get to the half bath, which are primarily the two areas you'd want to get to going down the road. You can also get to the bed and lay down if somebody wants to take a nap, but I'm not scrunching through here. It's actually pretty easy to get down through this with a nice pathway. One other thing I want to point out, take a look at our ductwork, or more particularly, you don't see ductwork in this coach. You don't see the little plastic vents like the travel trailers have. I want to point that out because in years past, Newmar, like a lot of other manufacturers, had their ductwork spread out in the coach. And that's fine, except with all these slide rooms that have come into play. When we bring the slide rooms in, now the ductwork is up over the top of the slide. It's blowing cold air down on top of the slide room instead of blowing it down here in the middle of the coach where you need it. So a couple years back, Newmar went to a little bit different system. They still use multiple return ducts like we've talked about in many of the videos, but they put it all in line right down the middle. So even when the slides are in, the cold air can get down to where you need it instead of blowing up on top of the slide boxes. We think that makes a lot of sense. One thing we did want to kind of get a good video of here is our slide mechanism that is new for 2016. One of the ways they eliminated this piece of carpet that you don't see on the slide room here, they had to completely redesign the chassis for the support system that goes underneath this slide. It's much more rigid than it's ever been in the past, and it was pretty rigid before. But they have a new HWH slide system that they're using. You can see we're getting video of the chains that guide it now. But it's basically chains and hydraulics that make this work. This slide room, instead of kind of going out at an angle like previous slides had and then settling down and nestling into place, it goes straight out and then straight down. So it kind of moves at 90-degree angles as opposed to kind of 45s, if that makes sense. But I wanted to kind of get a video of that working so you can see what Newmar's new mechanism is all about. Let's make that happen. As you can see, the slide has started to move out, but it's not going down at all, or the top's not going out before the bottom. There are rollers down there that I hope come out in the video, but they're not actually touching anything. They're just there for protection, just in case. And once this slide room gets all the way out, and this is a full wall slide, by the way, once this gets all the way out, you're going to see it drop straight down. There it goes, straight down, to where you have a flat floor slide without any carpet. Now, who wouldn't prefer that? Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. Let me get this the rest of the way opened up. This was just a little different. I wanted to show you how that worked, and then I'll gladly show you all around this coach. And we're back. We're in the 2016 Dutchstar 4018, and we're on a low battery, so this video is going to be a little quicker. Don't want to have to do this twice. Okay, I spun the seats around because sometimes I forget to show this little table. This is very nice and convenient for whoever's in the passenger seat. Not only do you have the nice incliner and a heated seat and a power seat, you've got this nice table here, wonderful workstation. You can set a laptop there. You can have your sandwich on there while you're going down the road. Very comfortable seating, obviously, here. Also, this seat also has the incliner in it. Now, it's pretty common to have the incliner in the passenger seat. You usually don't get it in the driver's seat, but because this chair will spin all the way around, why not? It's a nice flex steel chair. It's very comfortable, so this becomes part of our living area. So we have 4 comfortable seats we can sit at. 3 out of the 4 have perfect viewing angles to the television. The 4th one, we had the TV on. You can still very much see what's going on there. Sofa that turns out into a bed as well, obviously, and you can see we have the televator up in front of the window. If you want your window back with the press of a button, you get your window back. Now we have the blinds down in here now because it makes a better video that way. This coach, we optioned in the cherry cabinets. These are an option. These are, of course, all solid wood. This is cherry, natural cherry. It's not a lot of times cherry is used as a darker wood. They stain it darker. This is cherry in its natural condition, so you see a lot of natural highs and lows out there. If you like that, you will love this cabinetry. If you want your cabinets to be really, really consistent, this probably isn't the wood choice for you, but at least you can get a good idea of that. Okay, I'm going to move back into the kitchen area here. We have the pull-out extended now, so you can see all the counter space you have, the workspace. Induction cooktop. If you're not familiar with induction cooktops, they're wonderful. Give me a call. I'll be glad to take the time to explain them. But the real thing you need to know, they cook faster than gas or electric, either one. Convection microwave. This is a 30-inch residential convection microwave from Whirlpool. Have a nice drawer down here for your silverware. And then we have the drawer dishwasher as well. Now over here, we have the undermount stainless steel sink, and this is a big sink, a deep sink, one that's big enough to get a crock pot or a skillet down into, so you can actually work on it there. We option this in with the freestanding chairs and the small buffet. And then I'm sure we got it in the shot already, but you got the two nice recliner chairs there with the table built in between them. Most of the time, people who buy this coach, it's obviously a couple, and for two people, you can't get much more comfortable living than this. It'll sleep four, but it lives two very, very nicely. Whirlpool residential refrigerator freezer with water and ice on the door. Pantry with adjustable shelves. Okay, and we'll come back here. This is our half bath. There's actually good space in here. The way they articulate this door gives us room for storage. It's just very difficult to get more than one person in there to do the filming. We have two nice shirt closets here, nice size shirt closets, good hanging space in here. They're identical, so we can just get the video on one. Sony LED TV in between. And that no carpet floor extends all the way into the bedroom. So again, just about everything else in the industry, you're going to see carpet out here where I'm standing, not here. We have a king size bed with a sleep number. All LED lighting throughout this coach. Looks like I forgot to turn a couple lights on above the bed there. My apologies, but there are lights under there. Get a good shot of the louvers for the ductwork coming back through here. Now we get the main bathroom. Plenty of room in here. We actually have the emergency exit door, which is new for 2016. Right behind the toilet. This is a lot better than going head first out a window. You can actually go right through here. If I unlock it. There we go. So that's pretty easy. Okay. Nice size shower with a teak wood seat. We've got our storage closet back here with the safe, and that's a leaf that goes in the table. And then lastly, over here, we have a Whirlpool stackable washer dryer. So with our battery running low, I need to wrap this up. My name is Chris Anderson. I'm from Mount Comfort RV. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please give me a call. Thanks for watching.